Alright, this was the trade I took. Just gonna read down my notes. Nothing special. Let me see. So, coming into the market, I saw the past 2 days dumping heavy. We swept hella liquidity and started to move up again. This was a dump I meant, sweeping all of this liquidity and started to see some bullish momentum. No, so my bias was bullish for the day, at least until equilibrium hit. Equilibrium was about here. At least until equilibrium hit. With no hesitation at all, after my 15-minute opening range formed, I had a 5-minute breakout and I waited for a retrace. I scaled down on the 1 minute. We dipped into the latest fair value gap, and after I got bullish reaction, I entered the trade. So my 15-minute opening range was this range here. We broke out with this candle. I scaled down on the 1 minute. We dipped into this fair value gap. So you can see this was the fair value gap here. We dipped into, and after we got bullish momentum, I entered the trade. Alright. My stop loss below my opening range, low as usual. My take profit at least at equilibrium. Since previous day high is right above equilibrium, I dragged my take profit a bit higher. Oh fuck no. So stop loss was down. Yeah, stop loss was down here. Take profit was about here. After I entered the market, slowed down a bit, which didn't bother me at all because I was very confident in this trade. We came down, respected the 5-minute fair value gap and started moving higher again. So as you can see, I entered, we slowed down a bit, we came down, filled this value gap, and now we see some bullish momentum. As I wrote here, after lunch, somewhere. After lunchtime was always started to see bullish momentum again. That's where my trade started really going. Once we hit previous day high, I dragged my stop loss to break even to prevent the loss. Once Asian session opened, we started to move sideways a bit and created the range. So previous day hit here. I didn't set my take profit here because I thought that we had continuation during Asian session. In the past few days, Asian session really had very good volume. So I thought maybe I could get something bigger out of this trade, and I didn't set my take profit there. But once Asian session opened, we started to move sideways a bit and created a range. In case we get a reversal, I set my stop loss below this range. So what I meant by that is we started to move high, dipped up, and we started to create this range. And to prevent the loss, I set my stop loss right below this these lows here. No, this was wrong. Below this lows here. So I waited for about 2 days in Asian session after I closed my trade completely, giving me about a risk to reward of 1 to 1. Is it right? Yes, okay, but yes, what this was about a 1 to 1. I risked 1%, bit less. And I went out of this trade around here. So only thing I have to look on is the duration time on this trade. I wouldn't hold the trade for this long just to make back the amount I risked. So I wouldn't hold the trade for like 12 hours or more just to make a 1 to 1. That's the only thing I would watch. But other than that, very good trade.